Welcome back. I'm not a reactor. I just react. If you know, you know. But anyways, today I'm gonna be reacting to 30 scary videos they tried to erase from the internet. Now it's gonna be three parts to this video. This is gonna be the first part. But let's get into the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
This video, the following videos are so scary that not even the World Wide Web can handle this footage. These are the 30 scary videos they tried to erase from the internet. Number 30, Glitch in the Icicle. Is this art, magic, or a glitch in the Matrix? Published in February of 2022 and originally posted to TikTok by elkakoi.tv. This short clip shows an icicle dangling from a set of stairs. However, the icicle is broken in two places and yet remains suspended, like pieces are floating
That's not scary. That's just weird.
in midair. Some think string or hair is attached somehow, allowing for this illusion. But would the icicle's weight really hold? I'm hanging by a thread here. What do you think? Something strange is going on here, and I
Bro,
just can't figure it
how do
out.
we talk like that?
Number 29, Drawbridge. Ever wondered what happens if you're caught in the middle of a drawbridge as it's opening or closing? This video will answer that question.
That's scary.
Published by WPTV News, a man was crossing the Ocean Avenue Bridge, located in Lantana on the Intracoastal Waterway. The footage shows a car crossing the bridge, where it comes to a stop at the end of it. It's not clear why the driver stopped there. It doesn't appear that he had a stop sign or light. What happens next makes the stop even more confusing. The drawbridge starts to rise and the driver still doesn't move an inch. The bridge pushes his vehicle into a nearly 90-degree angle, pounding the nose of his car into the pavement in front of him. So much so that the car's front end is dragged across the ground. There is a 40-foot drop into the water from this bridge. The circumstances prompt the driver to swing his door open, looking as though he might jump out. But a second later, the bridge drops back again and the car slams back onto the road. The driver jumps out, looking clearly shocked. The bridge tender said she did not see the car on the bridge until she closed it, claiming her visual of the bridge was obstructed. Regardless, she was fired after this incident.
Tough.
Number 28, The Shadow. I have a feeling this isn't Superman coming to save this girl. Posted to TikTok by the King Horror. This scary video shows a girl struggling with a doorknob. She can't seem to get the door open. She starts furiously pounding on it. At first, it's not clear why she's so alarmed, but then a strange shadow starts creeping in. You can see it being cast on the wall behind her. The shadow looks like a figure with its arms stretched forward, flying toward her. When someone finally opens the door for the girl bolts outside and the shadow disappears. While many are guessing as to what the shadow might be.
There's nothing there. Like, I'm just talking. There's nothing there. Nothing. Look like a flower on the door.
One commenter, Freddy wonders something else. He writes, what would have happened if she hadn't opened the door? I think the only outcome would have been
Nah, I ain't buying that either. That's cap.
horrifying. Number 27, Girl Ghost. Not even the cameraman caught this one. Published by Mysterio JL in December of 2021. The crew of explorers are wandering through a cemetery at night when they hear a strange noise. They hear it again.
Uy, güey. No manches, aquí cerquita, güey. Dijeron, güey. Se dijeron mamá. Buenas. ¿A poco no hay nadie aquí, güey?
Next, a toy truck that's sitting on a slab of pavement drives forward and continues to, nearly tipping over head first.
¿Estás aquí? El carro. El carro que está ahí.
Later, a piece of fencing starts moving on its own, as does a hanging pot of flowers.
Sí. Oye, aquí atrás, aquí atrás, aquí atrás. Aquí atrás escucho algo. Aquí atrás. Mira, mira. Mira. Mira, Colo.
More distracted by the pot, the cameraman doesn't seem to notice the young phantom girl in the window. Is that what's causing all this mayhem? After lighting a blue flame and ringing some bells in what I assume is some kind of ritual,
Mira cómo se sale. Niño, toma la luz. Mira, mira, mira. Mira. Se va contigo el fuego, güey.
the men have one last encounter. Hearing something off in hiding, the cameraman shouts out a hello, and then the shadowy figure darts past.
Hola. No. Colo. Aquí atrás. ¿Dónde, güey? Hay una sombra aquí atrás, güey. Aquí atrás hay una sombra.
Why are you going in that direction, bro? You're supposed to be going the opposite direction. What are you doing?
Was it the Phantom Girl making a reappearance? We can only guess. Number 26, Mysterious Monster. An operator in an abandoned building got the scare of his life when he captured this mysterious creature on camera. Published by Mysterious Creatures Among Us in August of 2021, the scary video shows the operator walking through the building, debris and objects piled all around. He lifts his camera to the left and spots this thing lurking behind a tarp-covered pile, which in retrospect looks like the creature's bed. The man turns around and races out of there, but take a good look at a still frame of this thing. The creature has a wide inverted triangle of a head, with a clear nose and big beetle eyes.
What?
At least one in the comments thinks it's a statue of an elephant. Others think it looks like a demon. But Archangel knows something
elephant.
else entirely right.
Bro, that is an elephant. What in the world? Bro, what am I watching? Scams? I'm watching everybody that scammed the internet. That you gotta erase because it was a scam.
What I want to know is who has a bed in an environment like that, and why is there red all over it? I can't imagine the explanation is anything good. Number 25, Winter Monsters. Do you believe that some extraterrestrials
That look like two aliens. Like two aliens. Well, where are they at?
living among us? Then you really got to see this scary video. The footage shows two dinosaur-looking creatures scurrying across a frozen river. They have spines that are heightened, long tails, and pointed heads. Otherwise, their bodies look more or less human. They rush hunchbacked along the ice, their arms hanging before them. Are these dinosaurs extraterrestrials, humanoids? Well, I did a little research.
What is a humanoid?
And they're imagined. I came across this video randomly online with no context as to its origins, but after doing some research, I discovered it is VFX by Shortest Blockbusters. I encourage everyone to check out their channel. Although these may not be extraterrestrials, that doesn't disprove our theory that some still live among us. After all, there are so many species still undiscovered. Have you ever seen what lies in the deepest depths of the ocean? Number 20.
Why do he talk like that, bro? Deep in the ocean. Depths deep in the ocean. Like.
4. Cocooned Man. You will never be as confused as you are
Cocoon.
after watching this clip.
What is a
Published
cocoon?
in March of 2021 by Homesteading Off the Grid. This CCTV footage captures something unexpected. In the middle of what looks like a remote homestead, a figure dressed in a hooded blue robe shuffles into a field. He crouches down for a moment, then gets back up and walks off, where he again crouches. Then he moves behind a pile of wood. He pushes random logs out of their neat stack as he walks behind it. The stranger continues to hobble around. He has taken his robe off and holds it in front of him. He also appears to be holding a cane. He sits down in the middle of the field, then hobbles forward, sits down, hobbles again, and this goes on for a long time.
No, he's just weird. He's just weird. This ain't scary. He's just weird. He's a weirdo. What is he doing? Squatting with a cane. What?
He tries to make his way up an incline, which is a struggle. Then he abruptly falls and rolls down the hill, where he remains. He wraps the blue robe or blanket around himself like a cocoon. A short while later,
Bro, who mans is this? Who mans is this?
he rises again, still cocooned in the blanket, and makes his way off screen and into the surrounding forest.
Will that be debit or credit?
Both.
What do you mean, both?
Yeah, what do you mean both?
Is this an old man, lost and confused? Could be someone with dementia, although some in the comments think he doesn't move like an old person. Or do you agree with Roy Guidry, who suggests that this is Big Tarp, Bigfoot's cousin? Roy writes, he completed his mission of knocking
Bigfoot cousin. Alright.
3 logs off the pile. Now the 7,000-mile hike back to Siberia. He's gonna need more than a robe for that weather. Number 23, Major Escalation. Are people just more angry nowadays? Published by Fox 29 Philadelphia in January of 2022. This scary video seems to suggest so.
In stores, but Monel Coleman now is accused of attempted theft because he apparently follows a woman home in her 20s. She lives around the corner from the store. When he sees her, he opens fire.
After a small infringement on personal space was majorly escalated, a woman went to a store near where she lived and accidentally bumped into a man in the aisle. Instead of brushing it off as one might do, the man became enraged. He can be seen in the store.
You mad cause a girl bumped you, bro? Really? Bro. I hope they got him.
The CCTV footage getting in her face about the incident. The woman can be seen gesturing at him, apparently arguing about what occurred. They were both told to leave as the suspect threatened to open fire on the woman. Well, that is scary enough. What followed off camera is even more chilling.
Police say her brother was struck and taken to the hospital. Investigators say Coleman, who they know from multiple arrests, fled the scene.
The suspect reportedly followed the woman home and opened fire. A round grazed the young woman's leg, and her brother, who was also inside, was hit and taken to the hospital. The suspect fled the scene and was later taken into custody after a short manhunt. Now that's just seriously freaky and messed up. Number 22, Shapeshifter. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to morph from one shape to another? Posted by Brie Ashton Monkman in July of 2021. This security camera footage appears to have captured a shapeshifter outside this home, entering the frame from a field to the right. The figure looks human, but then again, can a human do this? As the figure walks through the tall grass near the forest, it seems off and on transparent, eventually disappearing out of frame. Is this just a human stalking this couple's property combined with a low-grade security camera? Or
that looked like a person. They capping. But anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all in the second part. Stay tuned. I'm out.